I'll do a bit about mental health, because as a comedian in 2021, you have to do a bit about mental health. That's how you get on Netflix. I have quite a severe eating disorder. I have a lot of issues with my body image. So obviously, standing on stage in front of hundreds of strangers staring at me is the best way of dealing with that. If you don't laugh enough at this next bit, I'm not going to eat for a month. Laugh harder, substitute father! Give me the love they never did. But it's good. I'm glad we're going at different paces here. It's fine. I'll get to all of you eventually. I'm not for everyone. But it's been getting worse recently. I've been struggling with my eating a lot, and I went to my GP, and I said to her, you know, it's just been getting worse. I study. I'm a medical student. I've had a lot of stress with that. I recently went through a breakup. Someone in my family passed away. I've just generally not been feeling great. And she says to me, "Oh, so you've had a lot on your plate recently?" And I go, "No, Brenda! That's exactly the issue!" Oh, again, I like that joke for two reasons. One, because it kind of plays with some stereotypes of my mental health, and two, because it's a conversation I friggin' had last month. But I've had it, I kind of flip back and forth. I flip back and forth between being anorexic and being bulimic. And I think bulimia is a really weirdly spelt word. It's like someone ate a bunch of alphabet-y spaghetti. That's my friggin' favorite joke. I thank you for laughing as well, because I would have just stared off into the distance until you got it. Like, I have done gigs where I've done 3 jokes and then just done that for 4 minutes. I haven't really. I'm better than that. But it's like, so I first started having issues when I was about 12 or 13. I remember the first time I was ever in treatment. My psychiatrist showed me this video about this American girl who was anorexic, and it was like supposed to be this inspirational thing, because she always wanted to sing in her a cappella group in, like, you know, the Glee Club in her American high school, but because of her body image issues, she never felt confident enough in herself and comfortable enough in herself to be able to do it. And then eventually she overcomes it, and at the end of this video, she sings in this group. I thought, a cappella, that's how I'm going to overcome this. I need to join a barbershop quartet. And then I went to the first rehearsal, and the song they wanted me to sing was "Hey Good Looking, What You Got Cooking." It's not going to work out for me. It is not going to work out for me. But I try not to let all of my mental health issues get in the way of my jokes. For example, so these two men walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Why the long face?" And the two men say, "Scott, once, just once, could you try and get the joke right?" And I said, "I'm sorry. I've been going through a hard time recently. It's been a hard time for me. I had a great thing that's gone. She's gone and she's not coming back. I don't want to just stand up here and do these silly little jokes anymore. I can't take it." The two men say to me, "Scott, we're sorry, we didn't realize. Just do your jokes one more time and we'll talk about it when you get off stage." So this horse walks into a bar, notices the awkward atmosphere, and leaves. So this horse walks into a bar. I'm going to do 4 more of these. Commitment to the bit. So this horse walks into a bar, and the bartender says, "Why the long face?" And the horse says, "Well, there are 2 generally recognized theories. One is evolution. Of course, in millions of years, my species fell into a niche and it was passed on to me. Or 2, creative design. There's a godlike creature, if you will, who designed my species and thought that having a long face was the best thing for us." And the bartender says, "No, I just meant you looked a little bit upset." So this horse walks into a bar and says, and the bartender says, "Oh my God, you can talk." Not as good as the bulimia joke. So this Jewish horse walks into a bar mitzvah. It's fine. If you put some wheels in it, I'm allowed to say that.